So it's very wicked. It's very wicked because in order to have that completeness, you need to have a good dog is a dead dog. In order to have that completeness, you need to have a holy type of dog, a holy type of cat. So cat actually holds all the moths and all the sheep, and the dog actually holds all the butterflies and all the goats. So even though they're supposed to be holy cats and unholy dogs in the far-right government, those who have died for their sins in the far-right government are pardoned and they never sin again, as in my instance. I can say I'm without sin, except for one sin, which is the one when I die. So on the day that I die would be my last condemnation from Jesus, because I know that Jesus has already forgiven me 99% of my sins. And once I'm free from my sin, I'm free indeed. So that's the case on the far-right government. Not that I am self-righteous, I know I suffered for my truth as well. And not that I am perfect, because I know what it means to receive God's forgiveness. Most people don't know whether they're forgiven or not. And I know, but I'm not going to reveal this in this video. It's a different video. So people will ask me, why do you look at your notes and your books? It's because I myself am making a reference point, and I'll be planning to write a book someday if I can. So I'm often looking down and reading and writing notes as I go, referring to my holy books. So I'm also going to say that in my commentary in this video and in my profile. So that's the analysis for the right government. As for the analysis of the left government, their guilt is hypocrisy, which is not as bad compared to someone who makes assumptions all the time and judges you wrongly all the time. So they're the people's enemies. They're bad judges. So here we go. So we have the judges on the right, if we're going to put professional titles on them, and we have the doctors and the nurses and the police on the left. They're the two main professional titles that everyone knows. So on the left government, there is that aspect of the actual people that God says to the goats on my left, get behind me, I don't know who you are, get away from me. That's the original sentence and judgment against where Jesus separates the goats and the sheep and says, I never knew you, I don't know who you are, you're a stranger. And Jesus tells them to get away from Jesus, but they didn't. It's the working class that actually killed Jesus. It's them who created the Antichrist in the past and in the future, even right now as I speak. So the majority of the working class, that means that they are privileged for being employed. However, those that have been bankrupt, had been experiencing near-death experience, and had an opportunity and are rebuilding their lives, they're a different type of working class. So we're going to look at the statistics there. There are two different types of working classes, those that represent God and those that represent the devil, who are accepted, they never lose their jobs, they never bankrupt, and they're accepted largely in the community, being blessed by the Prince of Darkness. So now I have done that analysis between the two different groups, and what was in the past, so it will be in the future. How it was is going to be in the future and become. That's the universal order and law of things. No human being can change that. So I didn't know what it meant until Jesus showed me and revealed to me that God is crafty to the crafty. It is the dogs that behave as cats that